Good morning, everyone. I hope we're having a fantastic day. I am so excited to learn with you and teach you about living, dead, and non-living things. It's going to be a super exciting time. Let me tell you why. Understanding what living, non-living, and dead things are really helps scientists understand what kind of role they have in our ecosystem. And as we continue learning more, you're going to see the importance of living, non-living, dead things. So, living things, what are they? Living things are anything, things, let's do it this way, that have all the qualities of life. Okay? Things that have all the qualities of life are living things. Okay, seems pretty straightforward. But what are some of those qualities of life? Oh my goodness, there are a bunch, okay? One of them is that living things grow so they can get bigger, okay? We started off as babies, but then we've grown into young men and women, and you're going to continue to grow. Living things grow. Living things breathe in one way or another. Living things move. Living things are made of cells. And if you're not sure what cells are, that's okay. We'll learn more about cells throughout this year. But all living things are made of cells. They respond to stimuli and their surroundings. Okay? Responding to stimuli in your surroundings is kind of like you're watching a horror movie, right? And there's a part that's really, really scary. What happens? Well, some of us, like me, I close my eyes, or I hide under the blanket, or I scream a little bit. Some people laugh because they think it's funny and they know it's fake. That's responding to stimuli, responding to surroundings. Having emotions is kind of like responding to stimuli too. That's another way. Let's see, what else could possibly make something living? Let's see, we have grow, they breathe, they move, they're made of cells, they respond to stimuli and surroundings. Let me check my notes here real quick. Those aren't the notes. Where are you? There they are. They move, already said that, have cells, grow, move, needs sustenance. So needs sustenance is kind of like requiring food of sorts. So they eat, so they need food. And what else did I miss? Oh, a big one. Two of them actually. Let's see, let's move this more kind of there. Let's see, I just lost it. There we go. A big thing that living things can do, they can reproduce. Okay? They can have offspring, Humans mate to have babies. Some organisms can reproduce by themselves. Some organisms need a partner. But the idea is that living things can have young of their own. And then lastly, all living things eventually die. It's just the way of life. There's nothing out there, no one out there that is immortal. All living things eventually die. And some of the examples of living things, you have plants, so any kind of plant, any kind of animal, bacteria, fungi. So bacteria are microscopic organisms. You have a lot of bacteria actually that live inside of you, inside your stomach, on your eyeball. You have a whole bunch. Protists are unicellular organisms, very small. We focus mainly on plants and animals in this class. Fungi are important too. So like mushrooms are a type of fungus. Even mold is a fungus. So, yeah. So, living things examples. All those things are living. All living things grow. They breathe. They move. They're made of cells. They respond to stimuli, surroundings. They need food. They can reproduce. And they all eventually die. go to the next slide. Come on. Why aren't you going to the next slide? Here we go. So, which of the following is a living thing? All right. Is it the beach ball, the honeybee, the fossil, or is it the race car? The correct answer of the living thing, it is in fact the honeybee. The honeybee is a living thing. These other three objects do not show all the qualities of life. The bee does. What are dead things? Dead things are anything that used to show the qualities of life but do not anymore because they're dead. You know, they used to be able to show them all, but now unfortunately they don't. Dead thing examples are like this leaf. Check out this leaf. It's not super colorful anymore. You know, leaves start out green, a lot of them change color, but we know it's dead once it's kind of turned this grayish brown. It's just rotted, it's no longer alive. We know it's dead. Same kind of thing for grass. You can kind of see the grass behind it. See how it's kind of turned that lightish brown? That grass is really not living anymore. It's dead. It's probably, this is late fall, early winter. All the plants are dying and kind of just getting ready to hibernate, so to speak, and come back fresh in the spring. So, which of the following is dead? Is it the race car, the beach ball, the volcano, or the fossil? The best answer is the fossil. Check out this skeleton. It looks like this is a form of ancient, probably amphibian, maybe lizard. Many millions of years ago, organisms got imprinted in a lot of rocks just due to the amount of pressure, soil, and just compaction. And so we have a nice preserved skeletal remains of a different animal, where I'm guessing it's an amphibian, possibly a lizard. Amphibians are like frogs and toads. Lizards are more like reptiles. So it's one of those two organisms, most likely. And again, dead things used to be alive, used to show the qualities of life, but not anymore. Non-living things. Okay, non-living things are somewhat similar to dead things because they don't show the qualities of life. However, non-living things never showed the qualities of life and never will. Okay, so non-living things never showed the qualities of life, never had the qualities of life, and never will. Examples like books, okay? Even though book is made of paper and paper is made from wood, the book itself will never die, okay? It never used to live, it never died, it never had all the qualities of life as a book. You have metal gears. Metal's non-living. You have these glass beakers. Glass is non-living. You have this wool sweater. While wool was made from sheep's skin. You know, that's the wool. Sheep grow wool. The sweater itself, non-living. It never showed the qualities of life. Cannot die. You have the globe. You have another glass kind of beaker, maybe with some pencils. While the pencil's again made of wood, the pencil itself is non-living. And then you have even metal and water. Water is non-living. Okay? All these things exist. They never showed the qualities of life, never will. All right? Which of the following is a non-living thing? Is it the race car, the beach ball, the volcano, or the sun? Trick question. Actually, all of these things are non-living things. The race car, the beach ball, volcano, and sun, they are all non-living things. That's incredible. So, just as a refresher for us, living things. Living are things that have the qualities of life. In order to be considered living, you grow, breathe, reproduce, you move, you're made of cells, can die, and you can respond to surroundings and stimuli. And we also said that you need food of sorts. Dead things, they were things that were once living and had the qualities of life, but no more. It's like the fossil that we saw in the example. The fossil of that amphibian or lizard or reptile used to be alive, but isn't anymore. Non-living things, they have never shown the qualities of life, and they never will. Okay? And we saw that the sun is non-living, the beach ball was non-living, the race car was non-living, and the volcano non-living. That's awesome job, everyone. So, you got better today. We got better at identifying living, non-living, and dead samples. Awesome job. So, this is great. And so your assignment is, firstly, you already finished this video, so that's great. But if you did not, the IXL, if you didn't finish the IXL assigned on Monday, October 19th, you will need to complete. Otherwise, I'm not going to post any additional work. Tomorrow, in our live session, we will have some time together. And what we'll do is I'm going to find a whole bunch of different samples, and I'm going to present them. Okay? And it's going to be your job to determine if the sample I'm sharing with you is living, non-living, or dead. And then after we have that, we will have a little bit of some reflection questions. But that's going to be Wednesday. And then Thursday we'll have a review assignment. Friday there is not going to be any school. So have a fantastic day. We'll see you Wednesday. Bye.